Hi guys, Anthony here with yet another Valheim video. I know it's been a while, but today we're going to be taking on the Elder, the game's second boss. My Elder actually ended up being really far away from my base, so I'll also use the opportunity to take you through the mechanics of sailing and creating portals. Now firstly, you're going to need your Elder summoning site. It's not going to be as close as Ecthir was, and to be honest, mine was a little bit of a pain to find. You need to find another of the small runestones to put the Elder marker on your map. They're normally found in burial chambers within the Black Forest, the same places we pillaged for the Surtling cores in the last video. So odds are you may have already stumbled across one. I had to search 5 different dungeons before I found one. If you're lucky, I've also seen them spawn within the rubble towers around the Black Forest, but that's pretty rare. So by now you should have the Elder on your map. Now again, you could be lucky and have him relatively nearby, or you could be like me and have yours spawn across the ocean. But before we learn how to sail, we're going to want to build a portal so we can get to the boss site easily. If you've got a couple of spare Surtling cores lying around after you built your kiln and smelter, put them together with 10 grey dwarf eyes and 20 fine wood to make a portal. The portals in Valheim are two-way only, so you'll need another 2 cores, 10 eyes and 20 fine wood to build the other end. I've named mine Elder. Take note, as when you want to create the connecting portal, the spelling of both names has to be exactly the same, even case sensitive, to make the connection. So my Elder portal on this side has the capital E, meaning it will need to be the same on the other end. Portals can be built on the ground outside and still work, however they will suffer environmental damage and they can also be destroyed by monsters, so I've put mine in this nifty hut. So, let's talk sailing. Down at the waterline near my base I made a very dodgy wharf to show you the 3 options you have for boats. This is the raft. It's the entry level model, no storage, low speed, and it's pretty much only good for getting a small group of Vikings across a small body of water. Although you're welcome to, I really wouldn't recommend taking this thing out on the open water. The mid-range option is the Carve. It's a bit faster, it has some seating, and it comes with 4 item slots in its hold. It's a good all-rounder and isn't limited by its size like the Longship, so you can still use it for navigating small streams. And if you want to take a raiding party with you or haul a ton of ore, you'll want the Longship. It's the fastest boat in the game so far. It has as much onboard storage as a large chest and plenty of seating for all your mates. The only downside, it can be a bit tricky to maneuver in tight spaces and close to the shore, and it also needs iron nails to build, so it's out of our reach at this stage. I'll be making the voyage today on the Carve. There are 4 speed settings when sailings: neutral, oars, half sail and full sail, which change with the W and S keys. You'll notice the little boat icon with the open gold ring around it to the right of the screen. This shows wind direction. To get the most speed out of the half or full sail options, you need to make sure the little wind icon is bright white and within the open gold circle. This means the wind's at your back. If it shifts around to the front of the vessel, it'll go grey, and it means you're sailing into the wind and you'll slow right down. Either change direction or get behind the wind again, or you can pull back to using the oars to give you some speed until the wind changes again. You can also set the rudder to the left or right, or port or starboard if you prefer, with the A and S keys. Exiting control of the ship will keep it at whatever speed and direction it was in before you stopped holding onto the rudder. However, the boat will stop dead if all players jump off, which can be a good way to anchor when you're close enough to shore. And all boats feature a ladder you can climb up should any of your Vikings go overboard. So let's jump ahead from my ocean voyage to the Elder's summoning altar. You're looking for this large area with 4 columns and a fire pit in the middle. To summon the boss, you need 3 ancient seeds. They're a rare drop from some of the Grey Dwarf brutes and shamans, but the easy way to get them is to find Grey Dwarf nests. You're guaranteed at least 1 ancient seed and sometimes more if you destroy them. Before you summon the Elder, take a second to make a bed and maybe link up that portal that we made earlier. Here's a cabin I whipped up not far from where the Elder fight's going to take place. You don't want it too close in the event he destroys your spawn point. Inside I've got my bed, and I've made enough room to pop down my second portal. Now I've named it Elder, and you can see it roars to life because, as you remember, it's the same name as the first portal. It's a good idea to give portals outside your base some protection, as it may be destroyed by roaming monsters. Now we're ready for the boss fight. The Elder, like every other boss, has 3 attacks: a ranged attack in which he flings what I think are meant to be vines at you. They take something of a random direction, so take cover if he uses it, but keep in mind it will damage and destroy trees, and even stones after a while. However, the 4 stone columns from his summoning altar are indestructible, so feel free to use them for cover. The Elder also has the ability to summon roots, which attack if you get too near. I'd recommend just avoiding them altogether. They go away on their own, and they're really only a problem if they block your retreat. The third and final attack is a Stomp if you get close enough to melee. You're welcome to try to get up close with the Elder, and you can block him with a bronze shield. It's pretty draining on the stamina, so I personally wouldn't bother. Being a big dude made of wood, the Elder doesn't like fire, so I found it effective to sit back and shoot him with a heap of fire arrows. I take cover behind the columns as I need and just move to another one if he summons roots or gets too close. Eventually he's worn down and defeated, giving you the Elder Trophy and a Swamp Key, which we'll use in my next video. For now, take that trophy back to the stones from the start of the game, pop it onto the hook and unlock a new power, which isn't that glamorous to be honest, it just lets you cut down trees faster. That's all from me today. Thanks for watching. Join me next time as we explore the swamp, and don't forget to check out my Twitter @GameGuyAnthony and my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GameGuyAnth. See you next time, guys. Bye.